I gotta fucking update this. Fucking annoying. I haven't been on here in a while. Whatever, might as well update it. That's not too long. What's up, Jeff? What's going on, man? Yeah, it's some good stuff from Fruity Lania. Good, good, smoothie type of thing. Put some fruit in it. Licorice. Kind of has a little spice to it a little bit. Alright, I mean, that's cool, man. Why'd you make a new account? Oh, got smashed? Damn, that sucks. That's probably one of the worst feelings right there. F that, man. Yeah, I'm making sure I'm hydrated. Making sure I hydrate myself. Excuse me, but yeah, it can be dangerous going to the Grand Canyon hiking if you're not prepared. My roommate knows a lot about it because he does it himself. A lot of people don't prepare when they go up there. I feel like a lot of people shouldn't be doing it when it's super hot. That's for sure. Did you drink your holy water? Nah, I didn't do it today. I'm still a non-believer, so. I guess if I drink it tomorrow on Sunday, maybe I will. Especially on Sunday. Be going down one knee and I'll be slurping water from the Almighty. Yeah, yep. You can get lost in the Grand Canyon. You can be gone, basically. It's so huge. That's why, you can't really go by yourself to the Grand Canyon if you're hiking up there. I realized that when I went by myself to try to go to Beaver Creek, and the GPS took me to the wrong spot. I could have been fucked if my car got stuck in those rocky roads, because my car's not belted for that. That's how my tire got blown out once I put too much air in. You can't go by yourself driving to these hiking trails, It can be dangerous. Even though I like to do that type of shit by myself, it can be risky because you could get lost, like you said, and there's people have died. So yeah, it's very dangerous. Yeah, I mean here in the where I live at, it's not really like that, But if you go up north, towards the Grand Canyon, or you're going to Sedona, or you're going to some hiking spot, you gotta be careful, You gotta really be careful when you're doing that stuff. A lot of stuff can happen. Your car can get toasted. I guess if you don't bring enough water, you can become dehydrated. You can get lost. You have no internet connection up there a lot of times, so it could be even harder, Yeah, you gotta be careful when you're doing that hiking up there. It's fun though, but things can happen. Especially in high elevation, that can mess with your breathing. You can your lung, it's thinner or something, and if you don't have the best cardio or something, it can affect you a little bit. From what I heard of. Yeah, they didn't give me enough fruit this time like last time I got it. Still good though, and stuff. Even the place I hiked, South Mountain, there's people that have died in there too. My roommate told me this one guy I guess he was dehydrated, or he was suffering through heat exhaustion or something, and I guess he stumbled and he fell 40 feet or something like that. It can really affect you. So it's something to be mindful of for doing that type of shit up here. Probably best to hike that Grand Canyon when it's not super hot too. Probably around springtime is probably better in the summer. That's one thing too. Like I gotta make sure that I drink enough fluids because my medicine will not work right if I'm not drinking enough. I can't be too dehydrated. I can get kind of discombobulated and stuff. So, what's up, Gamer Stance? Yeah, I have a big one because I need it to last me 3 months. But I have a doctor's appointment Tuesday, which is kind of good because I wasn't expecting to get a doctor pretty fast here. So, still good that I got a good handful of that stuff. Because if I don't get a refill of that stuff, I could be fucked with that. So I have to make sure I have enough. Get addicted? Yeah, I know, man. So don't want to get addicted to stuff that could be harmful, you know. I mean, the stuff that I just showed you is from my bipolar. It's from my bipolar meds. I have to take them every day, once a day. So, yeah, addicted to medication. Yeah, those probably a lot of painkillers. It's probably what they were. Probably a lot of them took a lot of pain meds, and it makes them feel good, and they just keep taking them and taking them. You know, that's what can happen, pretty much. Yeah, and a lot of people take like these pain meds. It doesn't work well for them, or they can't afford it, so they'll get street drugs, you know, and then they get hooked on fentanyl or something. Probably go somewhere like Kensington, like where I'm from, you know. So, drinking this Fruitlandia stuff across the street where I live. They give you like some fruit spicy drink smoothie. It's like a Mexican drink. It's pretty good. They put a lot of fruit in it too. It's pretty tasty. Large iced vanilla coffee for $1.10. Damn, that ain't too bad. I'm not into coffee though, is the problem. If it was like a vanilla shake, I would take it. I just realized that I live like walking distance to McDonald's. I didn't even realize that. What's up, Antonio Rants? What's going on, man? Kind of cool. They put like the licorice on the straw. Pretty good. Yeah, my one roommate's all the way in California, so he's basically hiking and stuff. He's hiking for like a week, so I get the place for myself for a bit. So, yeah, same. I rather get vanilla shakes and iced coffee too, man. So, how did I find my roommate? I found him through Facebook. I go on Facebook Marketplace, and I was looking up apartments, But I realized, like, I think it would be too expensive for me, especially the utilities. Um, so I was just looking for roommates, and I found one. And basically, my roommate owns the house. He owns this house, and he pays his mortgage. And basically, I'm paying like a little under half of, like, so he can get through this place. And the good thing about it is, like, the rent will never go up, so that's better than my apartment that I was living in. So, what's up, Race? What's going on, man? You like your coffee? Yeah, I'm just not a coffee person, though, I guess. Man, I never was really into it, you know? Ever scared they are maniac? The roommates? Yeah, I get kind of nervous. I really screened this roommate when I visited here. And he seemed really cool, so I trusted the guy. He's a lot better than the roommates I had in Philly. The roommates I had in Philly were just obnoxious, and they were loud and partying every fucking day, you know? It's just a pain in the ass. What's up, Battle? What's going on, man? What's up, Robert Stack? Yeah, wearing some Sixers gear, yep. You could drink black coffee. Yeah, it's kind of hard to drink, I heard. It's got no flavor, right? Can't drink the hot stuff. Yeah, it's probably harsh, right? I'm assuming. Yeah, I really tried to screen my roommate well here. 'Cause I don't want shitty roommates. When I lived in Philly, though, I just kind of had no choice. I didn't have much money at all. So like, I had no choice to live in a place like that. I guess if I had more, then I obviously wouldn't live there. So, yeah, doctor's appointments are irritating, man. It's fucking hard to deal with. Yeah, I mean, it's something that is uncontrollable, something that you never asked for, you know? Can't imagine, like, say, myself, like, going through something like that with tinnitus, you know? That shit isn't good. Yeah, I enjoy my suffering while working because it makes me stronger. You see, me working this pool job, I got rewarded a company truck. It has no AC, and I can't even read the gas gauge. And sometimes when I turn the wheel, the truck makes noise, but I'm grateful that I get that because it was given to me by the company, and they need to make more profits. I don't need a new vehicle for a company. Yeah. Yeah, my cousin's wants to work his ass off for the rest of his life. So, yeah, yep, it's like putting money in the shredder. It's like your money's just fucking disappearing, just going from those appointments. And a lot of times, like, say if it's like mental health, for example, they keep it. It's like trial and error with pills. Um, you take them. And there's a lot of times it doesn't work, and then you just keep on experimenting over and over again, and you're wasting your money. You know. And then there's times where you're better off not taking them. So. Yeah, I've flushed too, man. That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, yep. They make money off your mental health problems, you know. I mean, I'm not gonna say like medication doesn't work. I think it does work for people, but it shouldn't be always the first thing to do, you know. You should try other avenues, and I feel like medication should be last resort a lot of times. So yeah, that's terrible, man. Maybe you could get disability. Maybe get some like disability benefits for the autism tinnitus if it hinders your ability to work, you know? Yeah, it's like unfortunate, I guess, right? With that. Yeah, I guess that's kind of luck. You're born into wealth, you know? That's kind of like luck based, I guess. Yeah, it is a ghost town, actually. I mean, I've been there. When was there last time? It had to be in 2024 or sometime or 2025. There's not a lot of people there anymore. It's like you'll see people, I guess, when it's like Black Friday a good amount, but it's not the same like it used to be in Philly Bills. So sooner or later, they're probably gonna get rid of that, and it's gonna be torn down. That's my guess. So, what's up, Weedus Heat? Oh, me? Yeah, I'm listening to like some like ambient type of music. So, yeah, I mean, people shouldn't always go by like how much money you make. You know, it's ridiculous. People always go by status all the time. Yeah, I mean, just be content with what you have. You know, like if you feel okay, then there's nothing wrong with that. You know, but nothing wrong if you need more. If you want to do more things, right? So. Yeah, you go there all the time. Yeah, South Jersey. I only been mostly like the shore, like kind of like Wildwood and Ocean City, New Jersey, like those places. I mean, I've been to Camden like one time with the aquarium, but that's about it though. Obviously, I lived kind of close to Trenton, so I would go over to Trenton when I was working Amazon, deliver packages. That was kind of hell, kind of. that was that was kind of hell. Keep looking at me. I'm so close. I'm gonna get closer. I'm gonna get closer. Wait, how am I getting commercials when I'm on music on this? I don't get it. Yeah, I mean, more money you have, the more quality, you know, the more quality of life. I mean, I understand why people do it, you know. Yeah, I like to have that licorice on the straw. Pretty good. What's my advice to them? Well, they need to fucking start putting more effort to apply at jobs. Go on Indeed, go on Snag a Job, go on monsterjobs.com. And when you feel tired of that, go out there and go to companies and knock on their door and say, "Are you hiring? I need a job." And if you start getting like rejections, you keep going to companies, you never stop, and When you get desperate, you go down one knee and you say, I have a resume. I have references. I need a job. And you just open your mouth to them and you'll get it. uh, but if you'd rather be a NEET, you just sit there all day and just use your left hand, that's not being productive. Your left hand should be for using a screwdriver and unscrewing nails. Your left hand should be used for blue collar work, not working on like back and forth with your hand. Yeah, I mean, I think to me, like, I feel like people can get a job. I think the hard thing is, where's a good job at? Where's a job where you feel like you're promised your worth and you're gonna get good raises and promotions and feels like there's an incentive, you know? So, yeah, I mean, I guess a lot of people that go to college, I guess a lot of jobs are going to be taken over by AI, you know? A lot of these college majors are white collar, and that's going to be something else, you know? They say technology creates new jobs, but who knows, you know? It may not create enough. Thinking about wieners? Yeah, I like eating wieners with a bun with ketchup and mustard and relish. Oh, you're welcome. If you ever need to praise to me some more and get rid of that negativity out of your mind, just talk to me. I'll give you all the advice you need to stay positive in this world. Yeah, I need to get a vasectomy as well, man. Something that I need to get. So I definitely, you know, don't want kids at all for many reasons. Especially if you're doing the act, you know. Better off having extra protection, I guess, you know. So. Big jackpot in 10 spins. I wanted to make a live stream. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to know what to talk about, like, in a live stream, unless people ask questions, you know? Wiener with not ketchup or buns? Yeah, that's even better. I like a big wiener with no ketchup or buns. If it's too small, then I'm not gonna eat it. Go Birds. Yeah, they didn't do as good this year though. What I heard of. I don't really follow football like that anymore though. One thing I'm pretty pissed off at is when I moved out of my apartment, I'm having a hard time reaching out to my property manager that took over my place. I wrote a 30-day notice and I told him where I want my security deposit at, and it was getting sent to my brother's place back in my hometown. And he hasn't answered my calls, and I feel like I'm not even gonna get my security deposit back. Shit sucks. I fucking cleaned the whole place, and I made sure like the apartment was fucking clean, you know? He didn't even give me an update on even why I'm not getting my deposit. There's no answer, you know? It's crazy. Still gonna try to get it back though. Stray cats. Do you live by the Atlantic City Boardwalk? I haven't been there in a long time. I know there it's a pretty good gambling spot though. If you're into like the casinos. Yeah. Yeah, too much comparison on who has less or more money all the time. You went to Ocean City too? Yeah, that was the place. It's a good place. It's pretty family oriented, we'll say. Ocean City, New Jersey, and I guess I don't know about Ocean City, Maryland. That's a different place, but I always went to New Jersey, and they had like the amusement park, which was pretty cool. They have really good ice cream, fudge, good seafood by the boardwalk. It was pretty nice. Yeah, I've been to Ocean City. I've been to Wildwood. Wildwood is where you go to the beach for free, so that was kind of cool with that one. Atlantic City, I've been to all that stuff. Ocean City. I heard Ocean City is probably the most religious over there too. They're very, like I said before, very family oriented.
0% APR for 84 months on a new 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Courtesy, if you see our sign.
They're more strict in Ocean City too, I think, when it comes to people at the boardwalk and like curfews and more stricter than like Atlantic City and stuff and Wildwood. They used to have this thing in my high school where people would go to senior week, and when people would graduate, people would save up their money and they would rent out like a house by the shore, or they would know someone from their parents, right? And they would get fucked up. They would stay there for a week and act like degenerates a lot of times. I remember when I was in high school, I wanted to do that type of thing. I remember when I was trying to fit in, I realized how fake people were. They didn't invite me, you know? So I never did that type of thing, but that was a thing in my high school, though. Senior week. Yeah, bucket fries. I remember them too. They were good. No, this is an old tattoo. I want to get a tattoo here. I want to get like the one in my profile pic. This one here. I had this one, the universe one, for like 7 years. So I still like it. It's very cool around my forearm. So yeah, I think I would like to get a little more tattoos in the future though. Definitely ones where it's too naked. Like here. I think probably my forearm here. Stuff like that. Oh yeah, my good friend found my YouTube. My old one. I was working out. I was doing the Stairmaster. I never told my friend at all, and all of a sudden it was in his YouTube feed. It was some video that was like kind of going semi-viral, and he was calling me up. He's like, "I see you on YouTube. You're on YouTube." I was like, I didn't really want to tell him, but he found out that way. So now he knows my YouTube. He watches some of my videos, and he agrees on some of them. I did some of his requests on my old channel. It was kind of funny. So, what's my advice on looks maxing? I'll say definitely don't want to do it too much. It can actually make your looks worse, you know. But I guess like if you want to looks max, I guess if you like have like more facial fat, I guess you can reduce it and have more jawline, so that can make your looks better. Or I guess there's certain things like the looks maxing where I guess like with the hair, you know, like if you have a good face, like it's probably not gonna bother you as much, but maybe some sort of wig can help. I don't know. I mean, I think it can go too far, but I guess it can benefit people, or it may not do much for others, you know. So I guess that's my views on that. It reduces back pain. Yeah, I need to start farting more too. So, what's up, Sage? What's going on, man? Yeah, I was like 14, 15, 2009. I didn't really like those years though that much. Yeah, I kind of wish I kind of grew up without social media too, more like teenage years, 20s, you know. Like use your voice. Yeah, I mean you could just do a black screen, you know. You could just like talk like that, you know. I never really cared that much, so I always kind of showed my face. So yeah, '09 is pretty young, we'll say. Yeah, it was truly an unfortunate thing that happened. It all started like in the mid 2000s, and then it just over time it just got worse and worse with a lot of things. 2007, '08 was the last normal year. Yeah, '07, '08, I didn't like those years either. 2000, early 2007, I was in the mental hospital for the first time at like 12. Then I was like in special ed, and I was going through like some dark times those years a little bit. Didn't really like them, but I guess like with the social media stuff, it felt like a lot of people weren't always using it though. A lot of people were actually going out and meeting people at times. They weren't like stuck on their phones constantly, and I guess most people were looking at their iPods more, you know. So that's what that was about, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, I get it, man. There's a lot of people that will be judgmental, and people will harshly criticize how you look. People are too shallow and just pathetic a lot of times. See, it's not easy to just not care, you know. People just like to try to get a reaction from you constantly. Yeah, they'll recognize you and try to hurt. Yeah, I mean, there is gonna be people that could do some type of thing. That's messed up, you know. Especially like, say, if you got really big somehow, that would be even worse. Like, I would never want to be that big. So, yeah, 2008, 2007, and '08. Yeah, those were different years compared to today, I'll say. Yeah, Halo 3 is a good game. I always liked playing Halo 2 and 3. Especially that glitch with Sergeant Johnson where he, every time, like, you killed him a certain way, I think there would be a multiple, Sergeant Johnsons coming in. That was, something. 2 months old when Michael Jackson died. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, you were basically a baby at that point. Yeah, I was like 14, 15. Yeah, it definitely started in 2010s when things started shifting. I'll say around 2013 it shifted a bit, and then once the pandemic hit, it changed like dramatically. What's up, Narnia? What's a Shime account? What's that? Who's that? Wait, Worlds of Fun? What's that place? Wish I could get another one of those drink things I got, but they're kind of a little too pricey sometimes. It's an online bank account. Yeah, what's does it like give you more interest when you put more money in there or something? Theme park. What's at the theme park? A lot of like roller coasters and rides and stuff. Yeah, 2009, 2013 was basically when I was in high school. Those were my high school years. I'll say from like 2009, like social media wasn't as bad. Like people were mostly using Facebook back then. People were getting off of MySpace. They were using the Facebook a lot more, and then people pressured me to go on the Facebook, and someone made an account for me, which I didn't like, you know. And then once it hit my like senior year, people were starting to use Vine a lot. People were starting to use Instagram, Snapchat, all that good stuff. I feel like once my senior year hit, it started to get the dystopian shit started to come in very slowly, you know. Around 2014. Yeah, I'll say you're about right with that one. I think 2013, 2014 started the shift. Started to change and stuff. It's like Six Flags. That's cool, man. I think Six Flags is a cool place. I've been there before. They have like a lot of good rides. You think the theme park you went to is better than Six Flags? What's up, Shay? Cleaning up your PC? What was what'd you have to do to clean your PC? Yeah, no positive emotions. Yeah, maybe even just like interacting with people and trying to have a connection could just feel unpleasurable, you know? Maybe it's like something where you have to find a deep connection with. It's hard to fucking find. Internet was still fun to use 2009, 2013. Yeah, I was used that's when I started using the YouTube a little bit more. I started using it when it came out, but I started to use it a lot more around those years though. Yeah, Vine. I mean, TikTok did come out and be popular until it was like 2018, 2019. But Vine was a pretty big thing when I was in high school. So, yeah, everyone was fake and all about themselves. Yep. That's what you would see a lot on there. People were trying to fit in, people were trying to impress each other. I guess like Facebook, like if you were around the time when Facebook was getting popular, you started seeing that a lot more. I started seeing that a lot on Facebook too, and that started like getting up there. What's a ref link? What's that? Oh, nice, man. That's good that you clean the PC up, make it look nice, look it brand new. They're both all right. Yeah, I mean, it's something to do, right? Going to the amusement park, trying the rides out, trying the amusement park food. That's always pretty good, right? Yeah, it's like something that you have to do so your PC can still run, I guess. That makes sense. Yeah, definitely need to clean the insides and the plus the exterior of it, you know. Damn, I guess that was like some big years, like big transitions, I guess. 2013, 2014. What if you don't mind me asking, what made things suck those years? Five back? Maybe, we'll see. I'm not sure though. Your streams make my night. Oh, I appreciate that, man. It's cool that you like my live streams. What's up, Sleepy John? Maybe. I gotta think about it, man. We'll see. I go for walks and shit now. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, man. Especially night walks. Very peaceful. I guess it depends on where you're going. If you live in an area that's like rowdy, maybe it may not be as comfortable, but at least you get to see stuff. People watch, right? So, yeah, too much brain rot on a lot of social media. That's for sure. It was cool talking to you, Antonio. If you ever want to watch my live stream, you can. We can talk again. So hope they are doing well for you, man. So yeah, rail fanning. Yeah, I feel like that's an interesting hobby to have. You go to a train track, you start seeing some cool trains uh, strolling by. Start to see some cool different ones, you know. So the internet in general. Yeah, I think the internet started getting worse in the mid 2010s, but it wasn't as bad as now, though. Now, it's just a huge difference compared to 10 years ago. But that sucks that you had people pick on you those years, man. Something that you don't deserve or ask for. People that just want to see your downfall. So, would you ever do a call-in show? What's that? What's a call-in show? You talking about like do a duo with live stream and talk? I mean, yeah, I guess so. I guess just email me about it and we can make it work if that's what you're talking about. What's up, Grow Bear Tech? It's the same as chicken and chips. Not sure what you mean. Yeah, I got picked on a shit ton in high school. Fucking sucks. Fucking terrible. Something that you don't deserve either, man. People will do it to impress others, try to get a status, and you know, they're just pathetic a lot of times. Yeah, I feel like De'Aaron Fox might he might go to a different team possibly. They may try to get a need for their team so they won't go through a slump like that in the playoffs or in the finals. Can't fart right now, man. Yeah, you don't deserve that too, Shay. A lot of people are pathetic and they just, you know, they have nothing else to do. A lot of people do it just to fit in. It's a lot of people. No need to share the phone. I mean, I could do like my email. You could communicate with me on there, and I guess we can do a live stream and talk on there, or we can Or you could go on Discord. That's another one. I mean, I could put the Discord link and we can talk on there, you know? I think that might be easier. Discord might be a better idea, actually. Yeah, baseball season's been going on. I haven't been paying attention to it that much, though. What team will take a chance? Yeah, he probably might stay on the team. I don't think a lot of people would want to risk De'Aaron Fox with that huge contract. So, got a new coach from Portland. Who's the new coach? Kind of sucks that Chauncey's not the new coach. Baseball's better than the World Cup. Yeah, I mean, I like watching baseball more too, to be honest with you. I think baseball's a little more entertaining than the soccer stuff. Even though baseball's kind of slow, sometimes when you watch it, you can see some good plays. You could see some crazy home runs, and it's more interesting. Oh, Tiago Splitter's the coach? Dang, that's crazy. That happened today or something? Yeah, he was a decent backup for the Spurs. I mean, my Discord can get toxic, to be honest with you. I mean, if you just want to talk to me, you can just talk to me. You know, you don't have to be in the server. You know, but there's people on my server that are cool. You know, if you want to talk to other people on there, but it can get toxic though, and it could have problems. But so yeah, go live together. Yeah, that's what I was saying to CM. He could do something like that, you know. Baseball games can last pretty long, man. A couple hours. They're longer than basketball, in my opinion. Long. I think baseball is cool though. It's not something that is one of my favorite though. I used to been more into it when I was younger. I would be kind of like a nerd with the players. Not so much anymore though. I kind of stopped being like that like around like 2011. Like the 2000s, I was like a pretty big nerd with baseball though. So yeah, that's good, man. Seem like you have a good relationship with your elders, man. That's good. Yeah, hopefully he wakes up and doesn't have to go through that again. So yeah, I didn't really do anything today. Just kind of chilled out. I kind of had to do some errands, clean. I had to clean my table. It's a little better now, but it's a lot worse before. I had to wash my clothes. I had to put the clean clothes right there, fold them, and put them somewhere. So I had to do some annoying errands, I guess. Kind of peaceful. Like, I like my roommate, but I like to have my solitude. I do miss my own apartment at times. So, nice pad. What do you mean by pad? That's the only thing I miss about South Dakota was my own apartment up there. I really did like it, but this is a lot better. This is more quality living here. So the weather, the isolation isn't bad here. all that stuff. What's up, Gamer Stance? Yeah, there's times where I think about it a lot too. Sometimes I go too deep into it. It was at 109. What the temperature? Yeah, Arizona can get like that, man. I feel like some parts of Texas could be like that too. So I upload them pretty late. I mean, I live in Mountain Pacific time, so that's probably why they're uploaded late. I don't really listen to a lot of Post Malone, so I don't really know. Um, maybe later on, I guess I can play it on here if you want. I'll let you know. Blinding Lights, is that his popular song by The Weeknd? Yeah, the weather. Yeah, it's gonna start to get very hot here from June to September, I heard. Even a little bit of October, I think. Why are some people covering tattoos? I mean, I guess that's what they're into, you know? Some people are into the sleeves. They're into sleeves, I guess. Eve 6. Alright, yeah, I'll listen to it in a little bit. I think I might go out for a smoke in a couple minutes. And then maybe we'll listen to some music. Yeah, he's a big cigarette smoker, from what I heard of. Big cigarette smoker and big beer drinker. Yeah, I want to get a couple more at least on my arms. I'm not crazy about the sleeves, though. I'm not crazy about getting tattoos all over the place. I always liked them on the arms. Kind of cool. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people. There is people that have gang affiliated things on their body or just discriminating things. They tat up. You know, that ain't cool. You know, disturbing stuff too. There's a lot of people that do that type of shit. That you're right about that. That isn't cool. Yeah, we'll be playing some music in a little bit. Our burrows. Yeah, you could probably get a tattoo like that. Don't have to spend as much money, man. Feel like you could get like a decent sized one, and you know you won't have to spend so much unless you want it super detailed. Then yeah, maybe it might cost more. You know, Resident Evil tattoo. I guess that'll be cool. I mean, I never played that game myself, but that'll be pretty cool. EA Sports UFC 6. How's that game? Well, to belong somewhere, that's what people do it for. People try to belong to a gang because they want to form a bond. They want some sort of community. They want to feel like they're protected and probably helps them financially when they do illegal activity, you know? But yeah, I mean, I don't understand why people will do it when it's a huge risk. You're risking your life, you're risking, say, your family, you're risking like other people in your life, like your friends or just acquaintances, you know? I don't understand it either, man. Opened last year. Yeah, I mean, you should try to go. You should go there, get the hour burrows picture that you want, and get like an estimate and see how much it'll be. You know, that's how you'll get like a price. What's the justification of gangs? I mean, there is no justification, to be honest with you. It's just another way for people to be degenerate and try to ruin other people's lives, you know? I guess some people just say F the system and join a gang, but A lot of times you join a gang, you're hurting people even more, So, yeah, it's like kind of what I was talking about before with gangs. Like people want to belong somewhere, like a gang, or not even stuff like that. Like people just want to belong to a group or like some sort of social status. Yep. I mean, I think everybody wants to belong somewhere. But I think people want to. There's a lot of people that want to belong somewhere, and they do it to try to impress people, and they want certain things, and it's fake. Yeah, they don't want to be an outsider because they don't want to feel lonely. They want to be accepted, and when they're an outsider, they feel like they're unaccepted. So, yeah, that's another one too. A lot of young people are misguided at their youth. A lot of times, bad parents that are in the gangs, that are misguided by them. The product of your environment probably and try is more potential where you can be in a gang. The military, yeah, I guess that's the legal gang. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, thing is, like, I guess you just do them in private. You don't want your parents to witness you doing those type of videos. So, yeah, I mean, I guess not all family, but I guess if you have a toxic family that doesn't care about you and just wants to take advantage of your finances, then yeah, like, gotta get rid of them in your life. Yeah, I mean, people. That's what the risk is. People will do it for the money. That's what it is. People will do it to try to provide for their families. Which I don't get why people would do it when the risks will majority of the time outweigh the reward. Joining a gang. You know what I mean? So yeah, a lot of parents will be like that. Yep. And the thing is, like, they should be aware that their kids don't have to take care of them. Yeah, society doesn't care. Society wants you to keep going. Yeah, it's good that you're not in public school anymore, man. Those could be some hard years to deal with. Dealing with the teachers, dealing with like the kids in your class, getting taught things that you won't really use that much in the real world, like, you know, something else. Yeah, Carmelo Anthony, not the basketball player, obviously. Um, yeah, that's messed up, I'll say. That guy shouldn't be receiving money for killing that guy. It's ridiculous. It just shows you where society's heading when you see stuff like that. They want to try to make it a racist issue when it shouldn't be. He clearly wanted to kill the guy, so. Yeah, you can't trust your relatives or your family. They're not always loyal. Yeah. What these parents gonna do if we die before them? Yeah, that is a good question. I guess these parents don't realize that their kids can die before them. I guess they better hope that they save money for themselves. Carmelo Anthony parents kept the money and used a free public defender for their son. Yeah, something else, man. All over a murder, you know? I think it's fucked up. His parents did. Yeah, I guess they show how much they care for their kid. Ridiculous, you know? Yeah, it's not easy just to figure out what you want to do in life, you know? It's easier said than done. I mean, why don't parents try to prioritize their kids to figure out what to do more, you know? Try to be more involved, you know? Yeah, they know that he's doomed because there's plenty of evidence that he murdered the guy, so I guess they took that advantage, and I don't understand, you know? It's the people's fault for giving money to the parents. What the hell, you know? Ridiculous. I think I blame the people on this one. Try to make this more like race shit worse, you know, this Carmelo Anthony thing, and try to have more identity politics even more, you know. That's all it's about, seems. Yeah, the culture. Yeah, that shit definitely kind of made him like that, I guess, you know. Yeah, he should blame himself too. That's no excuse. Yeah, because they're pathetic, you know. That's ridiculous to me. I can't believe those type of people. Yeah, I mean, that's something I disagree with them, you know. That shit's about, you know. Oh yeah, it wasn't smart at all. Cause he murdered the guy, you know. Why was he carrying a knife at a football stadium, you know? That shouldn't be allowed, you know. You're going to play football, you're going to watch a football game. What? You're not in a dangerous area. It's like you're preparing for this, you know. I don't know. But I guess let's just go for a smoke for a bit, and I guess we'll listen to some music or something. So, yeah, but I agree, real high. That shit wasn't smart. That's for sure. I'll agree with you on that. Is there another light here? What's this do? Ah, it does nothing. Well, F those people, man. They'll probably say you're like Uncle Tom or something, too, which is ridiculous, you know? I think that shit's ridiculous. Yeah, I actually do. I do like the smoke. I like the feeling of it, but I also don't like to do it all the time because of the cost, and it can make me not breathe the best if I do it too much. So I try to cut back. I try to not smoke all the time. So, because I like to do like active things like cardio, like running or playing basketball, or I like having an active lifestyle. So I try to limit my smoking. You know, if that makes sense. Uh, yeah, not every father should be celebrated though. There's a lot of fathers that are abusive and There's a lot of them that can be, um, you know, manipulative. There's a lot of them that weren't good to their kids. You know, not every father should be celebrated, I'll say. That's the same thing with Mother's Day, too, you know? The thing is, like, that should be everyday thing. Like, if you have kids, like, you should always try to be the best dad, best mother every day. It shouldn't just be one day, you know? So, that's just me, though, you know? They went to a Chinese buffet. Did you want to go or something? Sounds like you wanted to go there. Nothing wrong with like hamburger helper though at times. That sounds pretty good too, you know. This light just doesn't want to stay on ever. Man, wish it could stay on some more. The music. Yeah, that's terrible, man. That's something that's out of your control, and it's something that you don't deserve, you know? Like, that shit wasn't affected, you would be able to enjoy going to that buffet and enjoying the food with the people you like to eat with, you know? That shit ain't right. Yeah, we'll be doing some more videos tomorrow. I'm uploading like 7 of them tonight. They kind of take kind of long to upload. I don't know if it's the internet connection or something, but they take longer for me to upload than when I was living in South Dakota. So that's what it is, I guess. I appreciate that, man. I mean, I try to be genuine about a lot of things, you know. I try to like talk about things that people don't really talk about, you know. These be addressed, kind of type of thing. So. Try to stay in here so it won't go off on me. Alright. I think it saw me there, so. Yeah, because I guess people like that can pass on generational trauma, I guess. I guess that's what their thinking is. Am I doing anything? Probably not, to be honest with you. I'm not really sure. It's like a couple weeks away, right? Yeah, it's passed on, unfortunately, you know. I guess if someone's more aware of like the generational trauma and stuff like that, I think most likely they won't have children, you know. They wouldn't pass that down. But I guess you have those outliers where they aren't like that, you know. So, but I guess like I agree with you where I guess there could be more of a possible chance they can be like that towards, say if they have kids, you know. Yeah, it was convenient. I mean, yeah, using each other, trying to get something from somebody. Yeah, yeah, it's not easy if someone's capable of doing it, you know. Yeah, that's why they choose convenience, I guess. Yeah, the more broken. Yeah, but I'll say at the same time, it's not something that they deserve, you know, like being broken in this world because how they were treated as a kid and stuff like that, you know. A lot of times they have like underlying issues and they just it's ignored, you know. It's been suppressed too much, you know. And a lot of these people don't have these people to open up to about it, you know, and makes them more broken a lot of times. Sometimes like the shit's so broken, it's like broken glass. You can't put all that shit together, you know. Yeah, I do agree with that. I mean, I'll say it's not justified for them to put out toxic behavior. You know, they should learn from that and try to be better with that so they don't hurt others again. You know, there's times where I have to do shit like that where I was toxic in times, you know, and I had to change, you know, because that isn't gonna be good if I keep doing it to other people. Chasing money, yeah, absolutely, man. I get tired of working and just I get tired of trying to just have money to pay bills or try to have fun, and it just never ends, you know. I get tired of it a lot. So, raising canes. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I'm not crazy about raising canes either. I don't see the hype. I'll say their sauce is okay, but it can be a little overrated, I think. I think Raising Cane's sells itself on convenience. Convenience to what? I guess the people. I mean, a lot of people like it though, so that's why they're doing pretty well. That fast food chain. I heard right when I left South Dakota, they were gonna build one in Sioux Falls. They're gonna build a Raising Cane's over there. So no, I think the stereotypes are real with race. You know, blacks, whites. I think there is stereotypes between race. You know, that have toxicity in it, but at the same time, you don't want to overgeneralize them because of the stereotypes. You know, that makes them have a false judgment on this person with their color of their skin. You know, so chicken, a big cup of sauce, especially like the creamy sauce they have. I'll say that is good in Raising Cane's. Very fucking good. Definitely is convenient though. You have the chicken, you want to dip it in some sauce. You want it to make it fucking good, you know. So yeah, not sure what the kernel truth is, but yeah, I mean, stereotypes are real, but there's people out there that overgeneralize. You know, that's basically what it is. Some people get so far into stereotypes with race where they get overgeneralized. They make the false judgment. You know. That's what it is. It's weird what sells out there. Things what I think would sell don't. Yeah, crazy. Same. It's like we were talking about fast food yesterday, man. Like there's stuff that is very good, that they have, but it's a limited time, and they don't sell it no more. You know what I mean? So people are just raised badly. Yeah, I think a lot of that shit comes from the parents. Absolutely, I agree. A lot of people get raised badly, then they get taught to don't not like these certain people, and they form these stereotypes all the time. That's where the racism comes from. That shit comes from parents. You know. Went to WrestleMania with my family back in 2024 in Philly, but I don't really watch wrestling. That sounds pretty cool, man. I used to have been into WWE. I like The Undertaker, The Big Show, Bautista, um, Randy Orton, all them guys. Yeah, I mean, you're raised badly by bad parents, That's what that is. Bad parents. Something that's out of your control, though, You are born, then you're just raised badly, I guess that's something that's in your control is like, say if people have children, you don't want to raise them badly, You don't want them. That's why it can be selfish to have kids, too, because they think, oh, I won't be like my abusive parents. I'll be a good parent. And really, that's not guaranteed. You can still abuse your kids. You can still act like your parents that are toxic, So, yeah, best to work on yourself. Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, no matter how you were raised, right? Like, you can be raised by good parents, but all of a sudden you have kids and you can raise them badly. You can raise them worse than how your parents raised you, So I think a lot of people don't really realize that when they have children. A lot of times, culture is very toxic. Yeah, I think so too. I think it can create uh, more hostility and it can create chaos. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is given. I mean, literally. I mean, you're born with the color of skin you have, Like, you never had the ability to ask to be a white person or a black person or Asian, Hispanic, uh, Indian person, It's the same thing with your gender, right? So, wish there was an option. Yeah, right. Thing is, it's like we don't have an option, Had the inability to be born or not. Yeah, I mean, should focus on people, Shouldn't matter about race. I agree, man. I think it is silly, that shit. People should go by their character and how they are as a person, not someone's skin color all the fucking time. It just shows that nameless lacks self awareness. Yeah, I think a lot of them do lack self awareness with themselves, and a lot of them don't realize they need to take accountability for their bad traits that they can pass on to their children. Yeah, I agree with you, man. We're just people, just born with different skin color. I mean, it's just
I think it's nonsense too, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. I'm this color, I'm purple, I'm green. Yeah. The only way to stop racism or reduce it drastically is to stop talking about it, That's literally the only way, it seems. But people like to talk about it in this country, especially. This country loves to talk about race. Yeah, the guy did in California. Yep, the IVF. Yeah, he went too extreme with the shit. That's why I deleted my channel. It's one of the reasons. I didn't want to be part of that, Yeah, he was too extreme with the ephilism and the pro-moralism agenda, He listened to a lot of Amendum and he took that in and you know, he did the shit. Went too violent and caused destruction to an IVF clinic. Just to focus on, like, the agenda with the negative utilitarianism. That's negative utilitarianism too far, That's something that is like doesn't make sense to me. Like if you go by anti-natalist values, like reducing pain and suffering, that's increasing shit, I don't understand a lot of them with that. I never took it to the extreme with that. Committing crime against something that, I mean, all that shit isn't good, Stuff that the government does too isn't good at all. Behind the scenes and not telling the people, It's all bad. So, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's terrible that your best friend died. It's something that you'll have a lot of grief and um, someone that you cared about, you did things with, enjoyed a lot of things to do with them. That shit could be hard to live day by day without your best friend. It's fucking not easy. That's what sucks about, like, when you're getting older, for example, like, you have people that you care about, people can pass away, and life can be, like, harder, Life can be, it could be harder to fill the void, Well, he did watch Amendum. He watched Amendum, so he got a lot of ideas from him. I don't know if he watched me necessarily. I don't think so. I think he was more into the ephilism, more of the pro-moralism stuff. So I'm not really sure. I mean, he probably was into it with the YouTube. Probably was talking to a lot of people on Reddit, I guess. Because there's a lot of people that talk about this stuff on other platforms. So he was 31. Damn, man. Yeah, that sucks that your best friend passed away like that. Something that's hard to deal with, That's how old I am right now. I'm 31. So it's hard to move on when you you spent your time with someone that you really like and someone that helped you throughout living in this life, you know? So, waking up with acid reflux, yeah, I don't like that shit either, man. Especially when, like, something comes up your throat, it's, like, uncomfortable and it's fucking annoying, you know? Fucking a pain in the ass, Jack. But what's up, man? That's why, like, when I go to sleep, I try not to eat that much before I go to bed. Like, something with, like, sauce or just anything like that can just disrupt my sleep, you know? So, yeah, I'm trapped in the corner. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's what I'm paying for this room here. This is my safe space. But yeah, tomorrow we'll do some more videos, I guess. So, what kind of music do you make on your channel? It's hard, like difficult hard, or is it just like a good game? Yeah, that'll do it, man. Barbecue sauce will definitely give you acid reflux while sleeping right there. Yeah, that sucks, man. Something that can make things taste good can cause a problem. It's difficult, I see. Damn. At least it's like a challenge, I guess. I guess like a challenge like that can make the game more worthwhile, unless it's too challenging where you get too frustrated and the game makes it not worth enjoying, you know? The Rapture, yeah, I think it could happen, possibly. Other songs and show my CDs. That's cool, man. Do you have people enjoying it on your channel? Sleep apnea? Yeah, that shit sucks too. My one aunt, she would come to my dad's place at times, and she has to be hooked up on things, and she would snore very loud, and she would suffer through sleep apnea. So, yeah, anything spicy too before bed isn't good. Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily agree, you know. I think you can make healthy food taste good also, you know. There's a lot of healthy food that tastes good too. But yeah, it sucks that like the fast food that tastes good as shit, too much of it can affect you, I guess, you know. But you can make whole foods and it can taste good, you know. You put the right spices on, you put a tiny bit of condiments in there with the flavor. It doesn't have to be boring, you know. Same thing with desserts, all that shit. So, 4 or 5 dollars for unsalted and flavorless. Damn, that is a lot though. Say, normally you would get more salt with that. How come they didn't put salt in yours? I first started taking ADHD medicine when I was in like second grade. And after I stopped, I went to CD medicine. Damn, that's a big transition, man. That's crazy that you're taking medication at that age. Um, that's something else, man. Something that's like hard to deal with. Yeah, I did a 9/11 shift. You know me. I do 9 hours one night and then I do 11 hours during the day. I'm a hard worker. I never stop hustling. I always keep grinding. But on Sundays, tomorrow, I'm gonna go down one knee and praise to the Lord and swallow the pride and show my positivity to my coworkers Monday. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, guess you never know. I guess they could have a decent life, but yeah, I mean, seeing 9/11, seeing how bad things are in this world, you should. I feel like a lot of people should second guess if it's okay to bring a kid in this world. You know. So you have a point there, man. Yeah, Jesus is my father, and I'm the son of God too. So God's gonna give me a special day tomorrow when I open my mouth. Yeah. Yeah, yep. A lot of people will have kids and not realize, like, can witness something traumatic. The dude will probably see that picture and be like, "Son, you and me were there when the Twin Towers were going down." Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I was like 6 years old when that shit happened. I don't remember too much, but I remember some things. Damn, that's fucked up, we'll say. If you actually really saw that, that's really messed up. Got raped, it seemed like. Something that she don't deserve or ask for, you know? Yeah, now an adult. Yeah, true, but I guess it's still kind of... Still doesn't want to... Still, I guess not good to have your kid over there, you know? I got a Chris Webber jersey. Band shirts? What kind of bands? They couldn't do it. You couldn't do anything about it. I mean, I understand, you know? I mean, it's hard seeing something like that. What's up, Slayer guy? Yeah, that's something to do about it. Call the police. I agree. Oh, it's Diego? Seems like you're switching accounts a lot. Seems like. Might have took him too. That would be fucked up, I'll say. That would be false accusation right there. Fucked up, man. Little kids don't always think about. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, depends on how old the kid was. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, see, waiting for these to upload right here. Got a good amount. Yeah, yep. That would be messed up too. Especially if those three guys heard it. The kid calling the cops, you know. You would have to be discreet with that shit. Yeah, I guess it's more understandable as a little kid, but I guess if you're like a teenager, I guess, you know. My grandma's girlfriend always told me to be nice. She's awesome. That's good, man. It's good that you like your family and stuff, you know? Yeah, it's not like the fucking movies out there, you know? Real life's a lot different. Is there less doomer channels? I guess, you know. I mean, I don't watch a whole lot of them anymore, you know. So, I mean, there's a lot of them that don't make videos anymore. So, the ones that I used to watch a lot are just not on, you know. Peaked. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I mean, I think it could be oversaturated with a lot of doomer content now. Oh, he's coming back? Oh, that's cool. I guess. Guess there's another guy you guys can watch, you know? Stop keeping up with it. Yeah, I feel that, man. Yeah, I mean, there's ones that are good, I'm not gonna lie, but once you watch like a couple of them, then a lot of the other people are kind of the same. It's kind of like that. Who's Dave? Only watch me. You only watch me, and their bro. Like who else? Well, obviously, I'm gonna do prayer maxing. I go down one knee and I open my mouth. And I swallow with pride, and I guess I do pleasure maxing as well. I don't even think about it like that. I get pleasure from the pastor. I get pleasure from the guy up above. Grown men get taken to alleys. Yeah, I mean, grown men can get great as well, you know? That shit don't discriminate. And I feel like that shit is ignored. That issue. Dave's Killer Bread. Oh, I think I might have heard of that before. I think I've seen that at a grocery store, I think. I think that loaf of bread's more expensive, isn't it? Is it a guy that, like a cartoon dude in the loaf of bread? Like he's like part of the slogan, isn't he? That's not the slogan. It's he's just he's just labeled on the loaf of bread, I think. Waking up a few times a week with the desire to throw us where though? Throw us into the world? Yeah, just throw us in the world like without us like knowing much about the world, you know? Pleasure maxing, hedonism maxing, I guess. I don't like that black pill term, maxing, that much. That shit's kind of annoying to me, but I guess that's a fucking thing, you know? Yeah, looks maxing can go too far, you know? I understand it, but some people can go too far to the point where it doesn't help them, you know? It makes their looks worse. Can't get sleep because of the acid reflux? Yeah, it's hard to deal with, man. That shit's hard to deal with that at times. Yeah, if they're freaking called. Yeah. Yeah. If the cops were called, that, you know. Yeah. That shit wouldn't be happening. But I guess, like, if you live in an area where you call 911 and there's very slow response times, then yeah, they can probably get away with it, you know? Which is messed up. Jeff Frazier? Who's that guy? What makes him ingenuine? Yeah, that's another thing about like these doomer content creators. There's a lot of them that could be disingenuous, you know, because they see this type of content is trending and it's another way for them to make money, you know. I don't like those type of people, you know. I don't like a lot of them that are making this type of content and they're faking it. Especially ones that are actually going through shit, like in the audience, right? And They're listening to a person that seems genuine, but really is trying to pocket off them. So I don't like those fucking content creators. Wait, who's a prisoner? Oh, the guy in the bread? Oh, shit. That's interesting. He invented the bread in the prison. Oh, desire to throw up? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that sucks, man. Yeah, especially when something's coming up your throat. It's like you're trying to sleep and it's disrupting it. That fucking sucks, man. Is that what you're dealing with right now? That's terrible, man. You dealing with that a lot recently? I mean, I'll say like I can get depressed, but I I try to get better with certain things. You know what I mean? I don't like being a doomer. There are just times where I feel like shit, and I guess it's best for me to express myself on here. So, I mean, like the anti-nihilist channel I had, I wasn't meant to be like all this black pill shit and all this other stuff. Like I was meant to just be anti-nihilist. That's strictly what it was. But I guess it fell in my lap, all this other stuff. So, it's over for whatever sells. Yeah, I think it's over is kind of cool, I guess, but I don't know. I don't like the maxing shit though. That shit's kind of annoying. A bunch of people are saying it. It's kind of cringe. I don't know. I never liked that black pill term, really, maxing at the end of every word you're saying. Inkwell maxing. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't want that, I guess. So Jeff Frazier. Nah, I don't know who that guy is, to be honest. Yeah, I guess have people coming on here more. The cells. Yeah. Putting cell at the end. Turning 22 cells. Yeah. Yeah, like Jimmy from Sonic. Yeah, I guess that sounds more original. Like this maxing shit is very generic nowadays. Even when it wasn't that generic, I wasn't really crazy about that term, the maxing shit. It could be, man. It could be the medication. That's a possibility where it could be a side effect. It can make you vomit. I would definitely check your medications and see if that's like a side effect for you. And if it is, it's like bothering you. I would stop taking that shit. Tell your doctor like, hey, like I can't sleep. This medicine's like making me throw up. It's making me vomit. It's all that stuff. That's great. Every time Jesus is in your heart, your days will always be smooth. Your days will always be smooth like this table I'm feeling. You see? You'll be smooth like that. Don't let negativity rough you up. Don't let negativity have Satan in your heart, because if you do, you start to say this life's pointless. You say, I don't have a purpose anymore. I don't want to woke. I'd rather stay in my room. I'd rather talk to Doomas and Black Pillars. You don't want that shit. Have Christ in your heart. Keep going to church on Sundays. Be a believer. Have some faith. Throwing up in your sleep? That's probably shittier too, man. Especially if you're sleeping. You accidentally throw up in your sheets. That fucking sucks too. The only time I liked throwing up when I was drunk, I would just yak that shit. But if I'm like sick, I hate throwing up. It's weird, you know? What's weird worse is when something's coming down your throat. My cousin would be going to church and he opened his mouth, he would swallow that shit with pride. That's something that's not worse for him. That's something that he enjoys. Yeah, yep. The gastrointestinal problems, yep. Yeah, it can mess with the digestion with some people on the spectrum, you know. Yeah, I was mostly dealing with that with bowel problems when I was younger. I would crap my pants a lot and I would be embarrassed going to school, you know. Murder maxing. Don't want to see that in people, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm positive maxing. That's what I'm doing. You don't see me laying around negative. You don't see me using left hand maxing. I'm a blue collar worker. I'm a labor maxer. That's what I am. Yeah. I go to Pennsylvania and Delaware a lot. Oh man, I miss that shit, man. Rita's water ice. Oh, that's something like if I go back to Pennsylvania one of these days, I need to get Rita's. That's something I'll miss. Like I'll never see that in the West Coast, you know. I never been to Concord Mall though. What's that about over there? Fat maxing? Yeah, I'm splurging maxing with this right here. Turning to fat maxing. Money maxing? Yeah, I guess money maxing, you can get more quality. Food maxing? Guess depends on the food you're eating. You don't want to eat shit food maxing, you want the good food. Down to 300 and below. I think you could do it, man. With a calorie deficit, you work out like 3 days a week, you recover and stuff. I think you could definitely do it, you know? I think it's something realistic and it's not easy, you know? Going on a calorie deficit and eating like below your maintenance like that for a certain amount of time and stuff, but I think you can do it, you know? And the workout and stuff. So, trend maxing. Yeah, it's something like, what's that guy's name? What's his name? Clavicular. That's what he would be doing. Yeah. Jimmy cells. Yeah. Over for Sonic Jimmy cells. Yeah. The Trend twins. Yeah, I heard about them. They take like Tren or something while they're working out, right? I was watching a Greg Doucette video and he was talking about the Trend twins or something. Yeah, but you should tell your parents it's not working for you, you know? You should tell your parents like these meds I'm taking, I'm throwing up, you know, when I'm trying to sleep. They should be concerned if the medication isn't working, right? Like if I guess like you tell your parents like I'm not trying to be off medicine, like I'm willing to try other medications because this isn't helping, you know? If they don't want to comply to that to you, like if like you comply to that to them and they don't seem to listen, that's fucked up, you know? That isn't right. Cancer survivor videos after doomer content for a while though. I stopped keeping up after a while with that too. Yeah, I guess you just watch stuff that you're into, you know? Stuff that's interesting, right? So, I mean, that makes sense, Diego. But it's coming probably when I punch my parents' house. I mean, they shouldn't resort to medication all the time when you went through something like that, you know? Uh, Like, if you just, like, got mad one time, that doesn't mean you should just take medication, you know what I mean? Like, it should be, like, the parents should just try to sit down and try to understand how you feel and what you're going through, and trying to find ways where they would teach you how to regulate your emotions and find other outlets, you know, but a lot of them always seem to think medication's only the option, you know. But if someone really needs medication, there's nothing wrong with that, you know. If it helps you, then that's fine, right? So, yeah, I mean, I don't live on the East Coast anymore, Jack. I mean, you would catch it a lot more there. I mean, it's 3 a.m. over there, so right here it's 12. Recently, I kind of just watched stuff now similar when I was like in my early 20s. Yeah, you watch what you're interested in, you know? That's what I think, right? So, I mean, in my 20s, I watched completely different shit compared to now, you know? Now I don't really watch a lot of YouTube compared to back in the day. So, Raising Cane's on 202, Route 202. That's cool. Yeah, Raising Cane's is getting built everywhere. It's getting more popular. They're building one in South Dakota too, Sioux Falls. Yeah, I'll say I remember going 202 to Delaware, where you're from, man. I was working for this company doing some pools or something. We were going to a lot of wealthy neighborhoods and stuff. So, damn, they're building a Wendy's and Popeyes? Damn. Sounds like luxury there. Jupiter Records. That's cool. Yeah, I never went to a record store before. I feel like that would be kind of more nostalgic going there if you grew up with that back in the day. You know? Yeah, Acid Reflex. Yeah, that shit fucking sucks, man. I don't like Acid Reflex, to be honest with you. Could be like what you're saying with your sleep. It can really disrupt it. You know? Hodge Twins. What are my views on them? I actually like them. I watched them in the early 2010s. They used to make a lot of funny videos. Those two, they would get headlines and crazy storylines from things. They would crack me up, you know. And their intros were funny as fuck. Like, they would go close to her face like this, and they would say, "Keith is coming out of the bushes," and it's just was something else. And now they changed their chat. They went from like that type of video. They did workout videos when they took steroids, and now they're conservative twins, you know. And to me, like, I have some conservative views I agree with, right? But I don't watch them that much though. They get too political too much at times, and they're not as interesting as they were back in the day, you know. But I'll say, like, there's certain things I agree with them on with things, but there's some things I'm not crazy about. So I don't really watch them that much anymore, though. So you don't think you need meds? Yeah, I mean, if they make you feel worse, they don't benefit you. You just get the side effects all the time. Then what's the point in taking them, you know? So thought ATL Airport one time felt like a mall. Yeah, I feel like the airports do feel like a mall to me, man, too. I went to JFK. That shit was huge. That shit felt like a mall there, too. The thing is, they have a lot of food spots you can get food. There's bars. You can just sit at the bar and drink before you get in the plane. Um, there's, like, clothing stores. You can buy clothes, you know? So I mean, that Greg Doucette dude can be pretty judgmental too much of like people's physiques. He's a little too critical, I guess. And then I guess the people that are sending him like videos and stuff are the people that he critiques, like the popular content creators. Like I guess a lot of them can suffer for too much body dysmorphia in a ways. So life is really just an annoying experience of being stressed constantly for most people. It's extreme stress. Yeah, man. Gets worse the older you get because how much can you tolerate all this unnecessary stress, you know? Although the constant boredom and things not working out for me is extremely infuriating. Yeah, boredom, even like if you're stressed out, that can fuck you over too. But boredom, on the other hand, can be even worse at times. Like it can, you can get too bored to the point where it's like you want something more stimulating. You know, it's like the human brain is never satisfied. You know, it never has a middle ground. Wants more, needs more, constantly. Yeah, something that you don't deserve, man. All that unnecessary stress that you went through just to get through where you're at now, like it's something else. Endure stress to maintain stability. Yeah, it fucking sucks in this life, you know. It's like how you manage your stress. It's how you you know, try to cope from the stress. It's things like that that can make things more difficult, you know. Oh yeah, it is fucking Sunday. I gotta go to church today and praise the Lord. But what's up, Ultra Dice? Yeah, it can be unbearable, man. Can be unbearable to the point where it's hard to get out of bed, you know? Depends on the person, right? Stressful existence. Yeah, life is stressful in general, you know? Yeah, yep. The baby comes out of the womb stressed from all the pain, pretty much, just from being born. What happened between you and Parich? I don't know. I mean, I don't think he's been on here recently. I think we had a good conversation last time we talked. So hopefully, Peruch is all right. So from the moment you're born, you're stressed. Yeah, sounds like it. You know, stressed physically, stressed mentally, all that stuff. You know. I kind of get nostalgic now about life was for me a couple years ago. Yeah, I kind of get like that too at times. Sometimes I feel like nostalgia comes in too, you know? So, advice, I mean, I'm not the best with advice, but I guess if you're asking me, I guess you just try your best to, you know, like something's addicting, it's impacting your life in a bad way. You just try your best to get out of that addiction, you know? You just try to keep going, and if you're able to get out of it, then that's a good thing, you know? So, I mean, the thing is, like, my advice isn't always going to be the best advice for people, you know, that are going through things that I've never been through. So it's like, I'm not like in other shoes, so it's like hard to give advice to people that you're never been in, you know? So, Delaware is boring. Yeah, I could see that, you know. There's probably, I mean, you got neighboring states to do things in, but probably isn't much to do, I guess, you know. Yeah, you looked young in your early 20s. Yeah, same for me, you know. I looked a lot younger than when I look now, you know. I guess they would say you look like a baby, you know. Too greasy. Yeah, I mean, I like Popeye's chicken sandwich, though. I think it's pretty good, you know. Nothing wrong with it. That I didn't enjoy about early 20s. Yeah, I mean, my early 20s were up and down, to be honest with you. So mine was kind of in the middle, but I'll say that sucks that your early 20s weren't as good, man. So he's getting 35 years. Yeah, I mean, that guy needs to go to prison, you know? He killed somebody. So what happened to the one user with the Joe Biden pick? Oh, I know who you're talking about. T Advice. Yeah, I still talk to him on Discord. He had to delete his channel for certain reasons, and I don't know. Maybe I'll ask him if he ever wants to come back on the live streams or on the YouTube. Uh, yeah, he's. I talk to him on the Discord at times. He's cool. So yeah, Simon's still on my YouTube at times. He doesn't go on all the time now, but I interact with him a lot on the Discord. So nah, he's cool, man. I mean, I met him in person. I met him in Kansas. And I actually took him to Arizona, and we had a good time, you know. It was cool meeting someone from YouTube. Yeah. So I met Anthony also. Met Tony the Tiger. It was cool. Miles was cool. Han, that guy. Braden too. I met him a while ago though. So nah, it doesn't rain where I'm at, man. Probably not gonna rain till July. It's raining where you're at? Yeah, it must probably thundering and pouring, I guess, right? I kind of like sleeping while it's raining because it's peaceful, but when it's like lightning and thundering too much, it kind of can disrupt it, you know. I like I told you, I interact with him on the Discord. Um, he got rid of his channel for a reason, but I think he'll come back and watch my videos. He's very busy or something with a lot of stuff. So, what's up, couple of beers? Yeah, Drop Melancholy and T Sizzle collab. Yeah, they're cool together, man. That's a cool duo. They have a lot of interesting conversations on there. I was watching like the one video of their cost of living. They brought up a lot of insightful things, and there's a lot of things I agree with them on. So yeah, JFK Airport is, I guess, dope in a way, but it's very chaotic. I don't like how chaotic that airport is. Especially if you're trying to go a different country. It's very crowded. You gotta go through a lot of TSA. It's something else. Crazy how you're born one day and then your parents will be like for 18 years or more. You're under my roof. Am I supposed to own a house by then? Yeah, it's something else, that's for sure. Especially if they're making you pay rent or their bills, you know. I mean, if these parents are having a hard time paying the bills themselves and they're making their kids do it, why would they have kids in the first place? You know what I mean? That doesn't make sense. So, ate at a pizza place there. It was pretty good. Wait, what pizza place? I think it might be kind of late with the chat. I think stomach bug. Yeah, stomach bugs fucking suck, man. I hate having a stomach ache, especially from like shitty food, you know? Anyone else in Jersey? I mean, you got a lot of people in this live stream from the East Coast, man. I mean, Jack's from Delaware, so. I mean, I'm from Pennsylvania, but I don't live there no more. So. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with some boredom, you know? But too much boredom isn't good, right? There's times where I'd rather be bored than always doing something constantly, you know? Sometimes I like to just relax. Yeah, relaxing too much can get you in trouble as well, you know? I mean, I agree. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with boredom here and there, you know? There's a lot of people that always think you need to do something. They always think they need to go out and do everything, you know? But nothing wrong with just sitting down, just chilling out and feeling bored, you know? I'm gonna make her famous cheese dip. Yeah, that'll be cool, man. I bet when your mom made that, it was very good that like you would have food and you would dip like chips in the cheese or something, you know? It was probably a nostalgic thing to remember your mom by, you know? Smoke a ton of weed every day. Yeah, yeah. A lot of people would smoke weed to relieve their stress or their anxiety and stuff, you know? Damn, I'm sorry to hear that your family members passed away, Slayer guy and Ultra Dice, you know? Praise your Father, your Almighty, up above. Every Sunday you should go on one knee and open your mouth. Swallow that shit with pride and always go day by day, staying positive. And if you act negative, make sure you pray some more and you won't act like that anymore. It's over for being born cells. Yeah, because once you're born, you're going to be dead at some point. So we'll be over. Stop caring, stop trying. Yeah, trying too hard at something can make you feel worse. That's for sure. I'm on the top of the food chain. Yeah, the Almighty wants to eat me up because I'm very positive and the Almighty sees me that I have demons in me. God's gonna slurp them up. Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, I remember I was in my mid-20s. Those were kind of some dark years for me. That's kind of when I started my channel, you know? But yeah, I mean, I guess like when you're at your youth, you know, age pill hits, you know, at some point, you know? And I guess it hits people differently, I guess, too. Been to Wilmington many times. I've been to the Queen music venue. What's that about, man? That sounds pretty cool. I only been to Wilmington a couple times. Not a lot, though. I only been down there, like, work-related things, but that's about it, though. Didn't take you seriously. Yeah, I feel that, man. That can be a bummer when, especially if you like these certain women that you see a lot and they don't give you that attention, you know? You know, I mean, I felt bummed out with that shit too at times. Yeah, you're from, you said you're from Arizona or Nevada, Grill Bear Tech? I mean, you can email me. post it on my YouTube post, and you could talk to me, and we can meet somewhere, you know? So, exactly. If you meet Jesus in your sleep and uh, you say that hard work isn't enough, Jesus is gonna give you more of a work ethic. Jesus is gonna make you work harder, so you start waking up refreshed. You don't start thinking of like a black pillow and not working hard or feeling defeated. You wake up determined and strong. Yeah, some parts of Wilmington is dangerous. Yeah, like the city of Wilmington is, but outside of like the city part, Wilmington can be pretty wealthy, to be honest with you. There's a lot of wealthy spots in Wilmington. I think you have a couple spots that's like middle class also, but from when I went to Wilmington, it was I went to the wealthier spots when I was working with this company. So it's good to detach from things and people, not all the time, but yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, I think it is good to detach from things that make you feel worse, and especially people, you know. So yeah, detach yourself from society's expectations. That's what I think. So pretty decent one. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good Pete's out there. I don't blame you for like not remembering the name, you know. there's a lot of pizza places I've been to. There's definitely ones I don't remember the names, you know. Yeah, I'm not the best with my sleep either, man. If I have a very hard time sleeping, I take those right there, that small pill bottle, you know. I snap it in half, and it kind of helps, you know. Steve could have become the Fresh Prince of Philly. I'm not a real Philadelphian though, man. I'm not really like from the city. I'm like from the suburbs up there, but I guess I could be a candidate. Yeah, the Philly airport is crazy too, man. That shit can be a lot of people, and TSA could be overwhelming there also. It's crowded. I've been to the Philly airport a lot of times. It's something else. Yeah, it sort of felt free. Yeah, it's crazy how like we are so addicted to the phones, like we don't use it and we detach ourselves to it. It's like we feel different, you know. It's crazy. Drop Malachi used to have these awesome videos about the non-existence of God. They were fire. Missed those. Think maybe YouTube might have to take them down. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube took down his videos, certain ones, you know. YouTube censorship, man. Yeah, I liked a lot of his older videos too. It was especially stuff about God and why it's selfish to have kids. Very controversial topics he talks about. I mean, I still like his videos now. I think his latest videos, especially with T Sizzle, is good. You know, so don't enjoy church like I used to. How come? How come you don't like it no more? Probably because you're a non-believer now, like me. Yeah. I never liked church, you know. It's just another way to socialize with people, and I don't understand how people can believe in God and there's no evidence, you know. So, really wish I play guitar, but I always get nervous when I pick mine up. Yeah, is it because like it created bad memories, or um, maybe the guitar uh, brings up nostalgia, and it can kind of, you know, it can be overwhelming, or not sure. We'll go monk mode at 40. Probably will, to be honest with you. I don't know. Maybe I might just stay in my room all day at 40. I don't know. I don't want to reach like older age either, you know. I feel like I would detach myself more from people that age, you know. Yeah, I mean, once you're here, you're gonna age, you know. Just inevitable. It never began for being born like DVDR cells. Oh man. On and off. Yeah, I don't know if I could do monk mode. Seriously. Like I said before, I think I would at that age, but I don't know, you know. Early 20s. I see. Yeah, I mean, I guess like your youth, you're at your prime, I guess, like at that age, you know, but I guess when age pill hits, like, you know, it goes down. Became a monk for 1 year. How was that, being a monk for a year? Jail bait for what? Primary young girls? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess like I get like that at times, you know, too. Johannesburg is a nightmare and very dangerous. She was actually of Indian descent. Yeah, I believe it. I feel like it can be a dangerous area, I guess. I mean, I don't know that much about Johannesburg, but definitely if someone tells me it's dangerous, I'm not going to go there, to be honest. Yeah, another lazy non-believer just sitting there not going to church and rather be lazy and just scroll on YouTube and watching this bullshit black pill content and hearing anti-wokas talk. Like, get the fuck out of your bed, you non-believer. Go out there to church, volunteer, say peace be with you to your neighbor, and actually do something. Yeah, I feel that, man. I mean, could try the courts, you know what I mean? Those escorts if you wanted. I feel that, man. Yeah, that sucks right there. Like, a disability can make things more difficult. It's unnecessary, especially something that you're really into, and um, it can make you feel bitter and make you feel like shit, you know. But I feel like there's nothing wrong if you just want to play it for yourself, you know, just kind of play the guitar, right? And just kind of learn slowly and go your pace, right? Look at this guy. His name's Sage, saying church boo. That's just bullshit, dude. Well, guess what? I'm gonna come knock on your door and I'm gonna scream at your face and tell you, we're going to church, buddy. I'm gonna drag your ass to my pickup truck and we're going to church together and we're gonna pray and we're gonna say peace be with you to your neighbor at church. And when we sing the gospel, we're gonna go down on one knee and we're gonna open our mouths to the Almighty. We're gonna swallow and we're gonna feel more optimistic. You'll stop with this black pill mindset. Yeah. Seriously, you got kicked out of the house because you're an atheist? Yeah, that's ridiculous, man. Bullshit parents right there. All because, like, you don't believe in God. Oh, let's kick this person out, you know? Fucking shallow as fuck, you know? Yeah, considered a bad person. I mean, yeah, I guess because if they're conforming to things, they're doing it to impress people, you know? That's what it is. They're not being genuine to yourself, you know? Gonna be 39. Yeah, I'm gonna be 32. What is today? Like June something? At the end of November, I'll be 32. Yeah, if anyone is dangerous, stay away, I guess. They're bad. I mean, I'm gonna be that age too, and I'm not gonna be married, and I never wanted to be married, and I never wanted kids, you know? So I'm gonna be your age, and I'm gonna be in the same position. Never wanted those fucking things, you know? Yeah, I mean, you don't need to excuse threats. Something that's gonna be a danger and your safety to yourself, you know, that ain't good. Was gonna get engaged at 26, but I was scared to have kids. I mean, I get you, man. It is a risk. Having kids, you can have a bad life and may not enjoy it. There's a lot of outcomes that can happen to your kid, and, you know, um, I feel like it was better for you, I guess, that you don't have them, you know? And the thing is, like, if you were engaged to your girl, you know, like, your girl could cheat, possibly. She could, say, uh, hurtful things to you. There could be domestic violence going on. Like, you probably, uh, missed the bullet, you know? So, yeah, probably not missing anything, you know, from that. Yeah, they're a threat. Yeah, they're trying to see you react. They want to instigate you. They try to project uh, their insecurities onto you. You know, that's what those type of people will do. Yeah, how shitty humans are. Yeah, I get you, man. I mean, there's a lot of interactions with people where they can be passive aggressive, rude. There's a lot of people that want to try to put others down. You know what I mean? So. I just watch UFC and play UFC on Xbox. That's cool, man. My one friend's really into the UFC too. He's he doesn't play games really. He just watches it. So just play video games. Nothing wrong with that, man. I need to play more on my PlayStation over there. So yeah, especially if your dad socially deprived you, your dad manipulated you into not hanging out with people your age, not letting you enjoy your youth. I mean, you have every right to blame your dad, you know. 7.5 to 8 years older than you. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, man. I mean, I hung out with a lot of people that were older too, you know, or even younger, so. Yeah, just choose the other 10,000s of gods. Probably if you said you believed in Zeus, you would you'd still be able to live there. The house. My cousin is the laziest worker we have. I'm going to tell the boss, and hopefully this ungrateful sinner will be fired. I can't stand my cousin. He just doesn't want to work. He just wants to interact with black pillars and doomers and anti-workers, anti-nihilists all day online, and just makes videos. What kind of fucking life is that? Go out there and conform. Go out there and get a job. Go out there and have a child. Go out there and get married. Stop being a nonconformist and do something with your life. uh, my old channel had 3K. 3K. I don't really care about that much, really, so. Age slow. I mean, that's good, man. It's probably the genetics, right? And probably like now, since you're away from your parents, right? And your family in general, you're not stressing out. And I feel like having a lot of stress in your life and I guess destructive habits can speed up the aging, which is something that is not affecting you as much, you know? So, still look 15, 20 at almost 39. Yeah, you got the youth, man. Guess you got the good genetics, and it's probably something in the water you're drinking. Yeah, it's probably something like that. Yeah, you don't want to. Hey, dude, you don't want to wear the cross upside down. That's bullshit. If you wear the cross upside down, that means you're worshiping Satan. That's gonna make me scared. That's gonna make me kind of timid around you. That's gonna make my heart race. You don't want me to feel nervous around you. I need to stay positive, and I gotta make sure your cross is actually on right, not upside down. Like, what's wrong with you, man? Believe God is Satan. Though you'll be able to live at your parents' house if you tell them that. You'll be able to stay at your parents' house just to say that God is Satan. If you're just a non-believer, you don't think there's a God out there, you're getting kicked the fuck out, you know? So that's what your parents would say. Yeah, that's some bullshit though, man. Yeah, like every year they look different. Yeah, a lot of it's genetics. A lot of it can be lifestyle. I guess it depends on where you live at too. I guess, for example, if you have a lot of sun exposure, it can make you wrinkly, I guess, and that can make you age more, you know, or just destructive habits. But a lot of times genetics though. I think it's literally what it is, I guess. Talk about church. I think I might know what you're talking about, Nick. I think I heard that song before. It it's mostly an Ice Cube song, I think. Having kids, getting married, boo. I mean, you're missing out. You're just sitting there in your room, just being a black pillar. You need to actually go out there and get a partner. Go out there and have multiple children. Buy a house. Start working and build a purpose for your children and your wife. That's just a bunch of bullshit. Maybe in my late 40s. Don't blame me, man. That's what you want to do. Nothing wrong with being a monk, you know? Boys to Men. I think I heard of that. I think I heard of that before, but I never. I don't. Are they make music or is it like a show or something? I definitely heard of that shit before from when I was like interacting with people. They mentioned it or something. People will try. People will be trying to ruin your life, and they cry for you to not call them a bad person. Yeah, because they don't want to hear the truth. That's they don't want to hear the truth. That's what that means. That's what that shit means right there. Yeah, shit doesn't work that way though, you know? We all get older, we all start aging, we all start falling apart, you know? It's like a car. Like, a car isn't gonna last forever. It's the same as humans. It's something else. Yeah, they expect them to do the same shit where they work for 40, 50 years. I mean, I don't, the thing is, to me, like, I don't get why people have kids when they didn't like school, you know? Or they didn't like work. Or they don't like to work. I don't understand why they'll have children. Like, I met people from my high school. I used to go to this local bar, and I would go there to try to hook up with some girls or something. I would go there to like talk to people when I was bored, you know, or just get kind of tipsy a little bit, you know. And I would see some people from my high school, and there's people from my high school would say, "Oh, I hated high school. I would, you know, I would never like do this again, you know." And the thing is, like, these same people that do this shit, they have children. Like, I don't get it, you know. I'll never understand. Bad people love to be seen in a positive light. Yeah, because they don't want to be called out as a bad person. Who wants to be called a bully? Who wants to be called an abuser? Who wants to be called like a or something super extreme, a murderer? You know? Bad people want to be, you know, I mean, what am I saying? Bad people don't want to be viewed as a bad person, you know? That's literally what it is. Get wrinkly skin, age spots, white and gray hairs, hair falling off. Yep. That's just part of aging right there, you know? That shit's just out of your control a lot of times. I mean, you can camouflage that shit with makeup, and you can get like hair products. You can, I guess you can try to slow your hair loss, you know, if it's not too late, but you know, it's can only do so much with that, you know what I mean? Again, is a true human curse. Yeah, I mean, say if we die, we become humans again. Say if we do this eternal recurrence shit, that would fucking be bad, you know? I think that's more scarier than reincarnation. That's for sure. Yeah, maintain their junk again, our will. Yeah, they want to try to leave a legacy, and the thing is, not every kid wants to live on with a legacy, you know what I mean? No, I don't really know too much of them. A couple of beers. Uh, I'll say I'm not like the best with like R&B like artists. I'm not like a big R&B person, but I will listen to R&B here and there though. So since you were 16, yeah, I guess like because your parents didn't want to prioritize trying to give yourself a quality of life, they want to make things worse, you know? But hold on, I gotta use the bathroom for a second. Hold on a second here. All right. I could finally relax for now, and people hate me for it. They always want to see you working. They always want you to participate, and they see you just relaxing. Like they think that you're not doing anything in your life. People need to keep to themselves, you know. Yeah, yep. Guess some people have to grow up faster because of shitty parents that didn't let them have a childhood, you know? Wish I could just pass on today. Yeah, there's times where I feel like that too, man. There's times where I just rather not be in this world at times. Yeah, yep. I don't like that saying either, Battle. That's just it's just a form of gaslighting, you know? It's kind of like what that is. Yeah, you were 16? Damn, man. Yeah, I was born 1994, pretty much. The Antichrist is supposed to make a scene soon and make everybody better than World War III. Will actually be World War III. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's inevitable that there's gonna be another world war. I just don't know when will this happen. I mean, I don't want it to happen, but it seems like it's going to, though. But the real Antichrist is black pillars. Bunch of doobas, just people that spread negativity. Like they're demons, and if you swallow that black pill, you become the Antichrist. Yeah. Yeah, you can't. It's easier said than done to just figure out what you want to do. You know, that makes you more lost than ever. And when people say figure it out, it's like a lot of times it's like you feel like you're in a rush. You know, so yeah, someplace better. Yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, we'll all be in non-existence. We'll, you know, our bodies will decompose, and that's it. You know, that's literally. It's like we were born and then we're dead. That's it. That's literally it. Enjoy what remains of your youth now. You won't ever be. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree, man. Just enjoy what you have now because the older you get, it can be gone, you know? Like aging, right? So, when the Antichrist is on scene, we don't have much time left on this globe. He'll make everything better, only to F everything up. Yeah, I mean, I guess like if you're living in this world, you can consider a lot of people Antichrist, I guess. So it's just something. Yeah, I mean, to me, I think we're just going to not existence. You know, it just makes the most sense to me. Your brain shuts off, your organs don't work anymore. You just decompose, and that's it. You know. But I guess, like, say if you go to heaven, I guess it's better than going to hell. But to me, it doesn't make sense because how can you have the good without the bad? You know, it's. I think it just makes sense as humans. Like we have a brain, we have a body, and we're out to survive, and that's it. It doesn't work, then there's no afterlife. It's just that's it. It's all downhill from here as far as aging. Yeah, yep. It's not just aging, you know. It could be health problems. It could be like outside things, like more responsibility stressing you out, you know. It's a lot of shit, to be honest with you. Tech 9. Tech 9's pretty good. I heard of Tech 9 before. I'll check it out a little later, I guess. I was thinking about playing music tonight, but I'm kind of a little tired, so maybe another live stream we will. So, yeah, it makes it hard to get through things. Yeah, anhedonia is huge, especially if you don't enjoy stuff and the stuff you like doing doesn't feel the same, you know? Could definitely be hard. especially when it's mixed with depression. It just makes things worse. Yada yada yada. Hey, I'll check it out, man. I'll check out the song tomorrow or something. Good to live at the moment. Yeah, I guess if you dwell on the past, you dwell on the future too much, it can make you feel like shit too much. So I guess best to enjoy the moment, but it's definitely not easy for everybody because there's people that are living the moment and they're living their worst lives at the moment. So it could be fucking hard, you know. I guess it's good to have gratitude in ways, but you know, you don't want like your problems to be invalidated. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, your body will betray you. Yeah, it won't last forever, you know. You won't be able to be super mobile or things like that, or even cognitively, you know. So yeah, me and Fleece Johnson have a lot in common. We both go down one knee. We both bend over for the boss. We like working hard. We have a lot in common. Yeah, I think the dying is what people are scared of. How someone's gonna die, but death in general, that's something that happens to people, you know? It's gonna happen to all of us, right? So I think that's the scary part is how we're gonna die, you know? Yeah, it feels like a torture chamber. Yeah, I mean that's how my grandpa was. He passed away recently. He was he was not walking well. He was not sleeping right. He lost his appetite, and he passed away. So I was gonna see my grandpa when I flew over, but he passed away a week before. So I love how Millennial Steam refers to Fleece Johnson action as Pound Town. I mean, that's literally what Fleece Johnson likes. He likes getting pounded. So, old people always hobbling, got a hunchback. Yeah. I mean, that's what happens. Your spine kind of goes on a curve like this, and you start to hunch back. And then I heard when you're older, your height decreases too, I think. So, I guess like if you do try to mitigate your pain and suffering, it may not be as bad. But that's not guaranteed, you know, when you're aging like that, right? So sleep and eat and do drugs, watch TV. I feel that, man. I mean, it's stuff that you like to do. Nothing wrong with it, you know. Um, Stuff that impacts your life, it makes you worse and stuff like that, and it's good to cut back or quit, you know. So yeah, I mean, I guess if I'm like getting older and shit, I'm probably just gonna rot too, you know. So 10 back surgery, still got a bad back. Damn, that sucks, man. Something that she don't deserve or ask for. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what happens when you're older. Even if you get like these surgeries, it's not guaranteed it'll help you, you know? Yeah, it's important during your youth. Yeah, because I guess like there's more of a chance you'll still be mobile in a way at an older age, you know? So, would you be scared going to a haunted, abandoned place? Yeah, I think I would. I think I would be nervous more and anxious. I don't know about scared too much. I would be more like anxious, and I feel like if I would walk in there, my heart would pound in a way. So I'm listening to some Collective Soul while watching this. That's cool, man. That's cool right there. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to forgive them, you know? And that shit's like unnecessary, and it's even worse when they have you and they don't want to prioritize increasing their own income. They don't want to prioritize, you know, try to give you a quality of life. You have the right to not like them, you know? Yeah, and they made you unstable, so that's not good, you know? Who doesn't like your personality? Yeah, I'm not like super knowledgeable about the characters in GTA, so can't really say really. Not having kids is what the devil wants for you, and abortion is satanic creation. Like, yeah, abortion is just like a ritual. Like, everyone is like, you know, like people are doing shit in the bedroom, and, you know, like, there's a person pregnant and they don't want children, and it's starting to be a cult. It's literally a cult. Like, people getting abortions. It's literally like a cult. People not having children. Oh, I can't afford anything. Oh, could have a bad life. Oh, my genetics. Oh, the world is bad. It's collapsing. It's dystopian. That's what the devil will say to your brain. You don't want that. Instead of enjoying my teens and 20s, I had to be in survival mode. Yeah, that's bullshit, man. Like, you should be able to try to enjoy your 20s and youth, you know? It shouldn't be like you trying to, like, figure everything out all at once, you know? It's an R&B group. All right, yeah, I'll check it out, man. Like tomorrow or something. So, smoke one more, and then I think I'm gonna head for bed. So, be like those dudes in GTA, go on heists to make fast money. Yeah, I think I'd rather do that shit than the pools. I'd rather live the GTA life, you know? Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. Uh-oh, I'm entering the dark. I think I might get a black pillow to try to trip me if I say positive words. But I have confidence to go down here. I'm able to withstand the negativity. So I walk really slow and make sure that I'm not gonna get tripped. Oh my God! Damn, I should put a light on in here. Still in survival mode. Yeah, I'm basically doing the same thing too, man. Just fucking surviving and shit, also. That's all I'm fucking doing. Living in random states, I guess. Surviving. Fucking sucks, doesn't it? Yeah, I always wonder why I was born too. What was the reason my parents wanted me, you know? Did they really want me for certain reasons, or did they have me by accident? What was it, you know? I don't get why people have kids in general. Yeah, I don't understand it either, you know? Obviously, we do know a lot of reasons why people have kids, but what's the super real reason, you know? Yeah, they can be hard to deal with, yeah. Yeah, leaving a legacy is one of them. That's for sure. It's selfish, though. Not every kid's gonna, you know, do what their parents have done all their lives. You know what I mean? About to fire all humans for AI. Yeah, I mean, I think AI is taking over for a lot of things. I recently saw a video where there's zero-turn mowers that are operated themselves. Like, there's no actual person mowing the lawn. It's just the zero-turn mower fucking cutting these lawns. Is coming after blue collar work now. So it's not the white collar industry, but you know. Yeah, I mean, I think my autism, I guess I'm like level 1 in high functioning, right? But I think with my autism, it's like my tone of voice, and it's I guess like it's understanding like cues and the reading the room and the sarcasm, at times. Like, I could be sarcastic, but I may have a hard time understanding other people or how I uh, express my own. Yeah, that's terrible, man. Something that you never asked for, that unnecessary struggle with the autism, man. You have every right to complain about something that makes things worse. Especially when people judge you on how you socialize. Like, you have every right to complain about that. Yeah, they only care about the bottom line. Yep. Yeah, especially like what Dutch Diggler was talking about. They only care about the money. They see you as replaceable. They see something that can make them more profit. They'll do it. My autism makes my eye contact non-existent, and I can't make videos myself where... Yeah, I mean, that could be anxiety too. It could be... I mean, I remember when I tried doing videos, I didn't think my shit would, like, have an audience, but I was nervous talking my first year, I'll say. I wasn't really myself with a lot of stuff. It's definitely... It can be nerve-wracking making videos. We need kids to press the on button on the AI robots at the Walmarts once they grow up. Yeah. Yeah, you'll probably may see that in the future. Yeah, it can make life harder, depending on certain things on the spectrum, and I guess it depends on if you have supportive parents or not too. That makes it even more difficult. But enough with the suffering Olympics, right? Like, autism itself just makes things difficult for people. It's an unnecessary struggle and disability. So, yeah, especially loving a family that didn't treat you right. I would feel the same. Yeah, it's pathetic, man. It's like you wasted all that energy into liking your family, and look what they do. They just put you down. Yeah, you don't have to care, man. Something like they treat you like garbage. You don't have to care about them. Fucking. There it is. Video requests. Why do people seem to lean towards blue pill in real life, but on the internet there's more red pill, black pill? Alright, I got you, man. Let's see. That arrow's kind of messing this up, but I think I got that, though. Yeah, I'll do it for you, man. See if I could do a good amount of videos tomorrow. I made a good amount today. They should be uploading later tonight, so... fragile mentally. She didn't like honest conversations. Yeah, because she was uncomfortable with it, I guess, and couldn't hear the truth, I guess. Yeah, I don't like going to funerals that much either, because it's not always about like the death of a loved one either. It's always about drama and talking shit on others, you know. That's what I noticed going to funerals and stuff a lot of times. Not everyone's like that going to a funeral, but that's why I didn't go to my grandpa's. I know that it's something else. Actually, defend the Matrix. Yeah, yep. Got those type of blue pill people too. Only comes to only to funerals. Yeah, it's fake because it's virtue signaling. It's virtue signaling, saying that, oh, I care. You know, I care because this person's dead, but you're not really there when this person was alive. You know. Yeah, that is fake. I agree with you, man. People can't let go of their fake steaks, so they can't be red or black pill in real life. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that are fake with that shit online, man. They actually act more blue pilled in real life, you know. They do it because it's trending online or something, you know. Meeting Jesus in heaven, you're my hero. Oh, you're my almighty Jesus. Come here, Jesus. I'm on one knee to you. Come here. Save me from the dark. I'm being optimistic. I'm positive. Let the light show. Please, God. Yeah. Most pretentious way for family to come around. Same thing happened to me recently. Yeah, it is pretentious a lot of times. There's a lot of attention seeking going on, you know. Jesus from South Park. I think I'd rather worship Jesus from South Park than the real life Jesus. Or is Jesus real? I mean, I forget. I think the Jesus I believe is the South Park one. What's up, Bree? What's going on? I want to be 100 and feel like I'm 20 and 40. That's what Brian Johnson's trying to do. I don't know if he's going to achieve that. That's what that guy's trying to do. Probably not going to play music tonight. I thought I was, but I'm getting kind of tired, man. So. Yeah, your family did, yep. Your family disrespects you. Well, I respect them, you know. Yeah, a lot of health issues, yep. That's the thing. People can have health issues before 50, too, you know. Could hit people sooner. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people fear death, too, you know. Guess, like, the people you like to interact with and the stuff you like to do, you know. And once death comes around, that will never happen again. So. People change. I don't know about that, man. I think people can stay the same at that age, you know. Maybe certain things may change, maybe their views on things, but, you know, I think a lot of people stay the same, too, possibly. Had a random brain seizure and went into a coma. Damn. That's gotta be fucking brutal and unnecessary, you know. Yeah, we'll all leave this earth at some point. only in her 50s. Yeah, yep. Life can just hit you any age, you know. It can hit me right now if it wanted to. Yeah. So that's it for me with this stuff. Time to go in. Heart attack, stroke, tank. Yeah, I'm kind of afraid of that too. I guess that's kind of part of my family too. My dad had a heart attack 3 years ago. Not 3, 4 years ago actually. I remember I made videos about it, and I had to. I actually tried to help with his business while he was in the hospital, you know. But yeah, it's like kind of hereditary, and that can happen to me. I guess it could be lifestyle too, you know. So I feel that, man. I feel like everybody's afraid of like a heart attack and stroke and cardiac arrest. You know what I mean? That's a painful way to leave this life, you know. So yeah, I think you can do it though, man. I think you can. You can definitely go on a calorie deficit and get to that weight, you know. Like consistency with it, and I guess eating right and working out, you know. Yeah, use their pods. Yeah, I mean, if you're ready to go, I mean that's what I would do too. I would rather use the pods and get out of here, you know, instead of living super long and living a painful life. That's just fucking torture, you know. 5'9", 5'11". Yeah, I mean when you're older, you can decrease in height, but I don't know if it's gonna be that like decrease though. But it can happen. But I think I'm gonna go to bed. So we'll be doing more videos tomorrow and possibly